Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
Getting your team into the playoffs, that's step 1. But now if this quarterback's going to lead them to victory today on the road, hostile environment, he's got to play mistake-free ball, operate the offense, get in and out of the huddle. And when he has opportunities to make plays downfield, he has to make them. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now it's the rookie, Omarion Hampton. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. That's on the former 1st rounder, the big man, Mekhi Becton. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Motion man is Johnston. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now
a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline, though, and they just put their defense in.
And he'll take this one in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. So here come the Jets. Their ever-changing quarterback carousel stops on Justin Fields, the 26-year-old. Remember, the Bears' 1st-round pick back in 2021 out of Ohio State.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least 1 playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by 1 more week.
Here we go, son. Hurry up, hurry up. 551, 551, 12, go.
Fields now to throw on first down. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run.
And he will score! Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Jets.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, LA. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Jets 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, going out.
To throw is Fields. On the run to the right. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Alohi Gilman up to make the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
3-9, tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down.
Offense.
Big call here. It was 3rd down. So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. Great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. Right side hauled in by McConkey. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard. At the 28-yard
Hampton
line.
trying to work inside. That's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
And the Chargers.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On first down, right back to Hampton. Lots of space past the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
It's
A gain there of 27 yards. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Short throw taken in by Disley. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
380.
Conklin goes in motion. They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand. And
This is intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole. And he'll be taken down, but that is a good return. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Jets offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with first and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? 319. Get out to that. Set.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Tarheeb still there for the
He's
stop.
tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack. Ryan Brzee gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Chargers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10.
21. Moment to try.
On play action now, Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. The Chargers out to the early lead. More from MetLife Stadium after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Shotgun now for Herbert. Open man downfield is conquered. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Of 17 yards. First down, Chargers.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Herbert now on first down. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Out of the gun, here's Herbert.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
36-yard line.
Throwing again, Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
And it's third down.
Allen in motion. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, son. Turbo, son. Right.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
319, good set. Let's go, Alpha. Hey, Ken. Alpha, hurry up.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's Hall from the pistol. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
At the
2nd down.
33-yard line.
It's Fields. That is intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. And as the season winds to a close, we show you some of the rookies in contention to be recognized as Offensive Rookie of the Year at NFL Honors during Super Bowl week. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Now, Herbert. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So
that is taken in for the touchdown. Omarion Hampton, touchdown Chargers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers will take a 21-7 lead.
21, Jets 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Jets offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On 1st and 10, Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Jets,
Here we go.
first down.
19
First and 10 at the
First down,
40-yard line.
Fields. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. They get the 7th overall pick there, Armand Membou.
Hey, Ken.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
Here we go. Up second down.
Now a second down throw for Fields. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
At the 17-yard line.
319, Jets. Tonight.
A first down throw for Fields. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19. Get hot. Set high.
They'll run. This is Hall. Into the secondary. Past the 40. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Here we go.
Fields. That's to the sideline and taken in by Wilson. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Here we go. Hey, going out. We're going out for it. 551. 551. 12 goes. Out.
They go play action with Fields. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will go all the way. Arian Smith, touchdown, New York. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Folk now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Jets draw closer here. It's 21-14.
21. Jets 14.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This returnable with Taylor. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Chargers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
And the Chargers first down. A gain of 15.
Another run here with Hampton. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Second and 9.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. That's on the former first-rounder, Rashawn Slater. Conklin goes in motion. From the gun on third down, Herbert.
Justin Herbert sacked. A loss of 6 yards. And it's fourth down.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. Doing there, they made sure he would not get free. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down.
Here we go. Right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for Jets. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 3. On the ground, it's the tight end. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. They get the former first-rounder, Olu Fashanu. Play action now for Fields. He'll complete that to his fullback.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go. Up. 319, guys, is that? Right.
They'll run here with Allen. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Third and long.
It's now third down and long.
Here we go. Press. Left straight. 319, guys, is that? Hurry up.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense. Still third down.
The penalty helps a bit, but it's still 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. And before this drive gets going, why don't we take a look at some of the leading contenders in the race to see who might take home the award as the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, Hampton will start the 4th. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle by Brandon Stevens. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, L.A.
First down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 1st and 10.
And the Chargers first down.
Allen in motion.
34-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert on the out, connecting with Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Tight end on the move left.
7-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Hampton. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone.
It is brought in the end zone. Keenan Allen, touchdown LA. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Chargers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out first down and 10.
Here we go.
Give up the middle with Hall. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up second and
8. From the 24 now, here's second and 8.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
Here's Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 25, here's second and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he will get into the end zone. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Point after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Don't jump. Go.
Here's Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Jets first down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields now to throw on first down. That's complete to Jeremy Rucker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Tonight.
Second down. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set.
And 8.
Tonight. Tonight.
Now it's a bootleg with Fields. He'll set up the screen to Hall, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Gain of 5. It's 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Here we go. Tonight. Tonight.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's right side and caught by Taylor. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Elijah Molden. On the ground, Hampton. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Chargers first down.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Left side, catch made by McConkey. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.